What is up? We are live. We are solo today once again. Let's say hi to the chat. We have Pepper Tony. We have Doctor the Professor replying to my troll poll question here. I think I can think of one RB hire. Let me know who that is. I will answer it on the other side of the intro.
Hey, we're grinding through the torment. High volume, no management. Taming souls indecent. Grinding drafts through the abyss, no rest in our veins. Feel striking like lightning, flooding endless pains from late season voids. He's dropping all the flames. Bestball Degens unite, shattering the chains. Old school RB stacking fury, derailing trendy trains. Who is commanding the storm etched in our brains? Who? Hey, thunder in the names, claiming all the kills. Flames, names, games. Degen wrath of fuse, stone age torment remains. Bestball eternal, in remains infernal domain. Pterodactyl pigs screaming, Cayman chaos reigns. Fossil fury fuels the fire, drafting through the veins.
All right, we got Mike Rob, we got Scott, we got Big Draft Energy. How we doing? Where does Najee sign? That's a really good question. I think he's gonna sign. Let me go through the team. Like I think Dallas is a situation that he could go to. I think that he could end up on the Lions, like to reclaim the David Montgomery situation. And yes, JT, I seen you earlier today in the draft. I believe it was this one, I think, maybe. Yeah, there it is. Yep, I noticed it. I ended up doing something weird because Dak fell 10 picks, Lamar fell a little bit, and then I went ahead and I had Amon Ra, and then I took Laporta and pushed Goff around. So we got Goff at a 10 pick discount, we got Dak at a 10 pick discount, we got Lamar at a 5 pick discount, and everything else seems perfectly fine. Not a terrible team. You also had a pretty solid team there as well. Yeah, I could review the team. I could at least look over it. You got Josh Allen and then both Raiders. That's fine. So 0 RB. Dobbins, Price, Gainwell, Rodriguez, Spears, Najee. I would have added more running backs and not went 9 receivers, considering that you probably have like a Bowers Kittle or a Bowers or McBride. But I still would have stopped at 8 receivers because you're gonna have more capital at wide receiver there. Puka, JMO, Christian Watson, Parker Washington, Jordan Tyson, Boston, Tesla, Keon Coleman, Jack Besh, and then Bowers and Kincaid. I probably would have removed one of those two and went 7 running backs, but it's a solid team all in all. All right, let's relative to cost. Yeah. What's crazy is I never get in a draft with you on stream and only some random pod. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it can be a little harder because there's more people probably try to get into these drafts as well, so it is a little harder. Let me set up the background music real quick. Let's go with this one. What's up, Hulk? How we doing? Seattle's a good, like, I was saying this months ago that they were going to let everybody walk and then just sign Najee. I think that that's a solid spot too. I think that Dallas and Detroit are spots he could end up pretty easily as well. But I think wherever he lands, I think he's going to be a good player. What's up, Chris? All right. So we just did that, but we're going to go ahead and jump into UDFA, and we're going to do it in 15 seconds.
We never leave the brine. Fury, endless, breaks, relentless, fantasy, reigns. Who waits? Immortal.
All right, we're waiting on 3. Waiting on 3 for anybody who wants to jump in. We'll go back and set the music back up. It was that one. What's up? For those of you who didn't watch Bash today, Go AZ Cards was on there. It was an awesome show. Congratulations for jumping on the show. You did a really good job. Very, very open, honest about things. Really sharp. Definitely go check out the Bash for sure. We got Chris. We got Leo. Halani giving me Eckler vibes. Yeah, I could see that. Like, I know you said this. I don't remember what stream it was in yesterday. I think he could get there if they don't add people. We got Losimo, Nice and Blunt. If you're not subscribed to Nice and Blunt, give them a follow as well. Well, I guess I'm multi-drafting. Sharp is a reach. I mean, you've done well in the past, right? Like, you had more success than I did. I mean, I don't know how many Dog Bowl entries you did. I didn't get there, though. Like, I did a few, but I definitely didn't get there. We got Shoddy at the 3. We got the 5. We got JT at the 8. We got Hulk Smash at the 9. Losimo at the 10. And Nice and Blunt at the 12. If you guys are just popping in, if you can smash the like, that'd be fantastic. I plan on doing a second draft like yesterday. 30 likes for a third draft. I might have to stop at 30. Let's just take JSN here. I don't want to be underweight JSN. As you see, you've watched me do weird things at the 5 spot a bunch. I still got 9% JSN. I've never been he's a bad pick player. Can I vote Keaton Mitchell forever? Absolutely, sir. 1 hour clocks if you're an underdog slow. Be careful out there. Thank you for the shout out, Chris. I don't get into the slow streets because I personally I can't do it because of my job. I did do something today. I set something up. I'm gonna invite some people on stream next week sometime. It might be a Tuesday thing because I'm gonna do my mock draft on Tuesday, but maybe later that day. I made. Let me find it. I don't know where it was this one. All right, so on this sheet here that I ended up putting the whole draft, which I need to update, I put this in here too. Basically, gonna have a couple guests on here, and we're all gonna just guess which players end up on what teams. Just have like 3 or 4 guests, and these are like the draft. If they want to add players, we can add players, but we're just going to kind of do a mix and match guess game there. I haven't decided. Like, anybody interested, I'd like to get 3 or 4 people on to do that. It'll be fun. I haven't really thought anything other than just making the little chart today. So just something fun to do for draft week. Who is who taking as the KC RB2? Buddy, you are correct. I got 9.5% DeMarcado guy. I've been out on Burchard the entire time. I got 0.9% Burchard. I'm fully in on that. Like, they only allowed him to have two pass blocking reps the entire season. 2 on Burchard Smith. Like, they either draft somebody to replace him there or not. Drafters slow in $5 are still 8 hours. Why? That's crazy. But no, I agree. I heard you say DeMarcado earlier. That's where I'm at. We'll take Rashee Rice at 29. Absolutely. This will be a rare combination in this specific tournament. JSN Hampton with Rice at 29. I wish I took him last round. Have you been like regretting it the whole time or not? He did fine in those two. But like they waited until it was Chris Alutica to allow him to pass block. That tells you something. If Rams take Lemon, will you have Lamb over Puka? Well, I'll have Amon-Ra. Like, I already have Amon-Ra up here with like JSN. I think Puka could fall behind him. And I could see Jefferson, like, I don't think it really matters. Like, Puka's going to be the focus of the offense. I don't think it affects him that much. I think it does hurt Devontae Adams, though, a lot. Like, with Puka, whatever the market has him at, I'm going to take him at or around ADP or around the right amount. I hope he falls because, like, in these contests, I haven't got picks 3 and 4 very often, so I'm light Jamar Chase and Puka. Yeah, they waited until Aludican was there, man. Like, let's we're gonna take Loveland there. Prior to the DU Marcado signing, I was hoping that Claiborne would land in KC. I think there's still a chance that Claiborne ends up in Kansas City. I definitely do believe that that's something that could happen. I think it's less like he's not as good at pass blocking, but like I don't think it'd be good for my Claiborne bags if that happens. But I think that like for Dynasty, it would be really good to have Claiborne there. Like a lot of people were pretty bullish on Brashard Smith, but like the NFL only valued him at a 7th round pick, right? Like every team continually passed on him. Let's I know Luther Burden's on the inside of me, so let's do a Rams double stack here and see if we can't get Caleb Williams back. We got Omarion Hampton, JSN, Rashee Rice, Roma Dunze, Colson Loveland. I passed Luther Burden, so he had to come over here. Yeah, he went to the 47. So we'll see if we can get Caleb Williams back at 68 for the double stack and have a anchor RB in Omarion Hampton. He's small, but very explosive. Oh, I love Claiborne. I have 14%. This poll is offensive. Well, yeah, there's only offensive players in the poll. You're right. Who's winning? Who's winning? That's right. Yep. But yeah, I think like, and Jamie, if your game, like, I don't know when we can do it. Maybe it'll be like a Saturday night thing. Maybe I'll just do a random draft thing on Saturday night or Sunday night. Maybe Sunday night we'll do that. But would you be up to jump on and like play matchmaker here? Like what team is going to take what player and all that? I'd like to get like 3 or 4 people on here, me plus 3 others, and then just kind of see what happens. What's up, Goofy? How we doing? And like, I'm gonna reach out to Steve because I'm sure Steve would love to do something like that. The problem is it had to be Saturday night probably for Steve because of they do the members only show on Sunday night, or it could be a late Monday night thing because this upcoming Monday I won't be able to be live at my normal time because I'm altering my days of work to watch the draft on Friday. Okay. Got it. I mean, Joe Burrow's still here. That's good for the Chase drafter. So we do get Caleb Williams back around, which makes sense. It's at his ADP. So we land the double stack. We got JSN, Rice, Adunze. We're going to probably lean very heavy into running back. After, like, if May makes it back, we'll take May. If not, we're definitely going to hit an RB here. I still like Stevenson some. I think Dowdle's next. And then I'm kind of Dobbins after that. Like, but I do want like a little bit of Jalen Warren. So we'll see what happens here. BBM doesn't launch in 4 days, sir. Like, I'm talking about this upcoming week. Like the next 4 days. Like, I'm working the next 4 days. The draft's not for 8 days or whatever. And I'm going in on that Sunday. If they launch it on Sunday, I'm streaming at 6:30 that night anyway. And I want my first BBM to be on stream. I only plan on doing like 15 or so. So I do want to do my first one on stream though. And if you're just popping in, if you can smash a like, that'd be fantastic. And if you're watching and you're new to the channel, give me a sub, assuming you enjoy the content. So we do get Ramondre back around. That gives us a nice, like a solid second RB. Hopefully Mahomes makes it back around since we do have Rashid. We're going to be pretty thin at running back, though. What's up, Game Tight? Stream from the warehouse. I wish. I can't, like, I used to be able to leave early, but because of gas prices and stuff, last weekend we started carpooling. So I'm going to be there for all 12 hours every week. Normally, I was getting out an hour to 2 hours early every week, and that's going to stop because of gas prices. And I need to stay all day so I can do more underdog, right? Got to have as much underdog as we can. All right, so Kyler Murray gets pulled up to 88 by Hulk. We do get Mahomes back around. That feels pretty good. So we have a double stack. We have a single stack there with Rashid Rice. Zach said the Sims like Warren over Dowdle. I'm out on their backfield unless a zero RB structure for that. Rodgers doesn't commit in case that team is ass. Oh, it really is. I'm surprised that the Sims... I mean, the Sims rely on the user inputs. I'm positive. Like, they have to do user inputs into it, so their player takes it are affected by what's there, right? Now that doesn't mean that they're always going to be wrong, right? That's not what that means at all. Yeah, we'll lean into the Chicago bet here with the Monungai fall as well. For that fear. Yeah, so like I personally think Dowdle is going to get the nod. And like whenever it flips and Warren is the cheaper one. Oh, Shady is way sharper than I am. Like I'm not gonna lie about that. And I do think that I do think that it in general, like he's going to get a lot of things. They're going to get a lot of things right over at Leg Up as well. I joined 10 slow draft little boards yesterday to max out because I figured all you damn sharks have none left. I mean, my last little board was fantastic. Jerry and I got it was Chase London Neighbors, which feels pretty solid. We might have ruined the rest of the draft, but we definitely got that. Like I don't think like one of them between Dowdle and Warren is going to end up being wrong, but we don't know yet which one it is yet. I'm gonna side with the one that that's the new coach brought in that instead of the incumbent. That I'm in most situations I'm going to do that. All right. So if Gainwell makes it back, we'll take him. If not, like I don't want the double stack on the second team. So we do get Gainwell back. That feels pretty good. So the team right now, we got a 2-4-3-1. We have Caleb Williams. We have Patrick Mahomes. Running backs, we got Omarion Hampton, Ramondre, Kyle Monangai, Kenneth Gainwell. Wide receivers, JSN, Rashid Rice, Roma Dunze, and Colston Loveland. Karain definitely putting his finger on the scale. Always make May the talk suggestion in the 6th. I don't have it, so I don't know. The slow clocks are an hour. R.I.P. Jamie. Yep. Good luck, sir. At my age, I've decided to vibe draft. Yeah, I'm no young pup. Let's lean in. Let's lean into the Tampa Bay mini stack I have here. And then if Darnold makes it back around, we'll take a third quarterback as well. At this point, I've lost enough to know what not to do. I mean, this game is a hard game, right? Yeah, they're going to 4, or they're going to 1, as Chris pointed out at the very beginning of this stream. I think it was Chris. I think it was Chris Burkle said, warning, slow clocks go to 1 hour. So, hey, I mean, I'm 43. 43. Because I told Neil Orfield I was older than him. Because I am by like 2 months, I think. Whenever he was on. Gotta set my cue. Yep. Gotta make sure you look at it once every 4 hours or whatever. All right, let's yeah, a lot of people think I'm younger than that. Like I had somebody at work thought I was like 28. I'm like, no, I'm definitely not 28. All right. I think Mike Washington fits this RB room pretty well. I don't love the Mike Washington price, but yeah. That's young, brother. Alexander the Great died when he was 38. I mean, I think, didn't Einstein die at like 26 or something? Yeah, there a lot of my listeners are way older than I am. I think I got passed for I think I'm 43 too. Like somebody the other day, like I'm one of those people that I have to think about how old I am because I honestly don't remember. It's like not a pertinent thing in my eyes. Einstein was 70. Who am I thinking of? Was he 76? That's my bad. I was thinking one of the great guy. I'm somewhere between 6 and 10. Yeah. By the way, if you guys aren't subbed to Best Ball on Call, yeah, a lot of people believe that's where I'm at. Until they talk to me for a while, and they're like, "That man sounds super old." Yeah, I guess he was. Yeah. I don't know where I got Einstein dying early. I don't know where that came from. But yeah. Many great 27-year-old legends. I drink half the bottle of scotch, a cigar a day. I'm on my way out, fellas. Are you having fun? Is the question. Are you enjoying it? Anytime I watch half these people do anything on a computer, I feel 21 again. Well, I think that's another thing. Like, I'm reasonably competent on a computer. I'm not great at it, but I'm competent at it. A lot of people at my age aren't competent at it. So it gives the feel that I'm a little younger as well. Why is every single RB left? Of course. Look at what you guys did. You got Keaton Mitchell at the top of the queue, huh? It's all a joke to you guys, isn't it? It's all a joke. Let's take some Emmanuel Wilson. Build out the team bet there. So we got our 6 RBs. We got our 2 quarterbacks. We have Colson Loveland. All the tight ends are pretty much gone. Definitely behind at receiver. The rest of the draft, probably just stop at Caleb and Mahomes. Definitely got caught back up at running back. So we're definitely just looking at those 2 positions now. Why is this not working? Okay. From a duel. Nice. Gotta respect somebody who dies from a duel. What was the, was it a math duel? You spelled motivated wrong in your poll. I did. I did. Frank Ramsey, Niels Henrik Abel, Henry Mosley all died in their 20s, so it's one of them. Yeah, it's probably one of them. Like, I don't know why I was thinking that. If Minnesota doesn't get an RB, will you draft more Mason? I think Aaron Jones just needs to be ahead of Mason, is all. And I don't have like 0 Mason. I got 8% Mason. Like I'm not like fading him. You definitely have the wiseness of older age. You stick to your guns and don't let it up. Yeah, well, like, and I'm also reasonable enough to like, even though I'm being stubborn, like I'll at least listen. And it may take me a few days, but I can come around sometimes. Like I may not want to come to somebody's opinion. But I can definitely be persuaded that way eventually. Do I want to take Stowers here? I think I just take Stowers. And then shut off tight end as well. And then we just take wide receivers the rest of this draft. I don't know. Like, got JSN, Rice, Rome, McMillan, Diggs. I don't think we need 4 more receivers. I think we need 3. I think it's a pretty balanced team, honestly. We don't have a reason to go with any of those players. I'm going to take a shot on Tank Dell here. I don't take very many Tank Dell shots. He fell a few picks. I think I have a free pick in this draft. I'm going to make the Tank Dell pick my free pick. I think Jones is cooked, no pun intended, and on a restructured contract at 31. he might be. My dream is that Emmett Johnson ends up there. I think Emmett Johnson could be very good in Minnesota. Well, right, like this is one of the truest statements. With older age, there are less F's to give. And like you basically figure out, like, the older you get, the less you care about like what other people's perception of you are, right? And like you just figure out what makes you happy, and that's what you do. That's at least what works for me. Like, you just block out the outside world and do your own little thing, which is weird because I'm doing content to say that, but like, that doesn't mean to not listen to people or talk with people, but like, understand what you want. All right, so I think we're going to take Pat Bryant here. I think he's a pretty solid pick. I think he fits this pretty well. I can now take some rookie upside swings, I believe. You do who? What's up, Donnie? How we doing? Welcome to the stream, sir. Welcome to the stream. We are left with a choice. You begin to realize that people will think and do as they wish. Yeah, like the whole going through your 20s, hoping to be able to like help and change people and all that. Like, it's not that like you stop trying to help people, but eventually you realize that it's 100% up to them and very little up to you. Let's take Antonio Williams here. Like, you can always offer a hand, but at the end of the day, it's all about what they actually want to do. People kind of forgot about Bryant after the Waddle signing. I'm taking both Waddle and Troy Franklin. I think they're both pretty solid picks. I hate to tell you guys, as your age, you are wily shrinks. By the way, JT, is your wife mad at you? Let us know. Did you? I'm surprised you survived last night. I'm surprised you're back, but welcome back, sir. Felt like school was in session earlier today. Your effort and knowledge was on display. What are we talking about? You can only keep people that want to help. Yeah, exactly. You can, or I'm assuming that meant help, right? Oh yeah, like Pat Bryant's very solid cost. I think Troy Franklin is as well. I did not see the newest headline. Former Alabama defensive end is accused of using wigs and fake IDs to impersonate NFL players. Oh, that's awesome. Which one? That's hilarious. Yeah. He does, and I'm happy to be overweight on him. I really am. And we're gonna finish this out with a double stack here. So the team, we got a 2-6-9-3. We got Caleb Williams. We got Patrick Mahomes. Running backs, we got Omarion Hampton, Ramondre Stevenson, Kyle Monungai, Kenneth Gainwell, Mike Washington, Emmanuel Wilson. Wide receivers, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Rashee Rice, Roma Dunze, Jalen McMillan, Stephon Diggs, Tank Dell, Pat Bryant, Antonio Williams, Tyquan Thornton for the double stack. Rice and Thornton with Mahomes. We got Caleb Williams with Roma Dunze and Colston Loveland. And then we got Hawkinson and Eli Stowers here. Fun little squad there. If you're in here, Shawty, say something. we will we'll review it. If not, we will move on. Even if you're on X, if you say something in the chat, we'll review it. We got JT here. Luther Davis. Got it. I'm not that high. I'm like fit, but I have lower exposures overall, right? Yeah, like I don't like it. It sounds like, well, the guy got caught, so they probably weren't very good. They probably weren't very good disguises, right? Like I'm hoping they were just the worst disguises possible. All right, we got a 3-6-9-2 here. Trevor Lawrence, Tua, and Penix. So you did the two quarterback, like two teams quarterback thing. Running back, CMC, Love, Javonte, C-Rod, Connor, and B-Rob. That's a really solid RB room. Then Evans, Brian Thomas, Parker Washington, and Jacoby for the triple stack. Did you get Strange? You did. You got all 4 options, and C-Rod, who's caught like 6 passes. He's never had a game where he caught more than 1 pass as a professional. I believe that's also true at college, but don't quote me on it. Jacoby Myers, Shakir, Trey Tucker, Torrey Horton, Chris Bell, and Isaiah Bond. And then Pitts and Strange. I think in this contest, that's enough. Thank you, JT. Don't forget to like the stream, as JT says. I'm going to do a second draft, and we're only 3 likes away from a third draft. What's up, Gunner? How we doing? He's pleading guilty. Do you think he's do you think he's showing up to court dressed up as Michael Penix or himself? What do you think? You think he's going to show up to court in the costume to plead guilty? If you're going to plead guilty to that, you got to show up in costume, right? Like, you have to. Why? If you're going to plead, you might as well do it. Just go all in. Negative EV for what he pays legal fines and asks to recompense ill-gotten gain. No, he's going to go in as Dion. I mean, he's at least got to play the bit and like dress up as a player, right? He has to. He absolutely has to. The new multi-draft craze is starting to get tedious. I mean, you're not required to max every contest, Bukowski. All right, let's go back to some of these teams. We got Hulk here, 2792. Kyler Murray, Jordan Love, running backs, Kenneth Walker, Baseball Tootin, Cam Scatabo, Tony Pollard, Aaron Jones, Zach Charbonnet, Ollie Gordon. I really like Charbonnet whenever you have this much spent. Justin Jefferson, AJ Brown, Zay Flowers, Travis Hunter, Isaac Tesla, Tyreek. Tyreek's another player I'm fitting in a little more in these contests because of the structure. And same with Travis Hunter. DK, Brazel, and Cooper Kupp. And then tight ends, Tucker Kraft, Kelsey. That's a fun squad. You got a lot of upside for the finals there with those players you've taken. And we got Lawsimo here, 3692. Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, Bryce Young. James Cook stacked up with Josh Allen, Quinshon Judkins, Jalen Warren, Kamani Vidal, Katron Allen, Justice Hill. Wide receivers, McMillan, Carnell Tate, Quentin Johnston, Josh Downs. So how many did you go? 9? Oh, all right. You went 9. Shaheed, Ayuk, Trey Harris, Christian Kirk, Keon Coleman, tight end, Trey McBride, Dalton Kincaid. That looks fun as well. And then nice and blunt here, 3683. Jaden Daniels, Baker Mayfield, and then Mendoza stacked up with Genty. We have Travis Etienne, Rico Dowdle, Tank Bigsby, Tajay Spears, Trevor Etienne. I'm mixing in a very small amount of Trevor. I think he's a fine lowly owned swing. wide receiver, Egbuka, Alec Pierce, Jaden Reed, Matthew Golden. So you got the double there. You didn't end up getting a Losimo there, I think, sniped you, right? Where did Jordan Love go? No, Hulk Smash sniped you there. But they seen that you'd already done. I guess you ended up taking Golden afterwards. So that's fine. Boston, Tebow, Jeremy Bernard, Traylon Burks, the current wide receiver 2, Brock Bowers, Dallas Goedert, and Cade Otton. That is a lot of tight end firepower. Those are all fun teams. Good luck to everybody. We're going to join another UDFA after we get to the comments. Number 1 chips on Yahoo, though, but you won. Nothing wrong with maxing. 10K spent on best ball, 1.5K won. I mean that's a pretty normal story there, sir. The HEN bros are a nice touch. I would never, says Hulk. I reviewed your team, didn't I? I'm positive I reviewed your team. Let's no, I didn't. Yeah, I did. Because I said Chris Rodriguez has only caught 1 pass ever in a single game in his career, and I think that dates all the way back to college. While I reviewed your team, sir, because you got the 5 stack here because you got all 3 of these guys and you got Strange stuffed with Pitts. I reviewed. You just need to listen better, I guess. We got but we're gonna join another UDFA and we're gonna jump in 15 seconds.
Bestball Degens, we never leave the grind. Fury, endless, breaks, relentless, fantasy, reigns, who wins, immortal.
I failed. All right, we're waiting on 10. I failed. For whatever reason, my phone wouldn't turn on. I couldn't join, so I just joined. So I do apologize there. Like, every once in a while, whenever I click the side button, it doesn't pop open. I click the the graphic, and I usually do it and then go do that and then put it in the chat or put in the timestamp. Yeah, it's my fault. My fault, guys. No way. It's not your fault. It's my fault. Oh, you got in the Davis room, huh? Is he currently streaming? Let me know. Let me put on. All right, so we got the 110. King of QC at the 2, Danimals at the 3. We got, I don't know if they listen. They're in a lot of mine. We got Davis Maddock here at the 9. Game Tight at the 11. All right. So Maddock is multi-tabling right now, it feels like. So we got 39 watching. I want to thank everybody who's watching over here on YouTube. We do have 4 watching on X as well. Hey, what's up, Sack? How we doing? Need to stop. I'm right here. Should I take? I'm gonna commit to the bit. Do I pull Rashee Rice up to 15? I'm gonna go Walker. I'm gonna do a bit. I'm gonna do Walker into Rashee Rice. Just for fun. I don't care if he takes Mahomes. I'm gonna go Walker into Rashee Rice. I'm gonna I'll fully do the bit. It's all good. Yeah, he probably did. If you could draft 100% of a player in round one, who would it be? In round one, it's like at cost right now. I mean, it would be Bijan for me. Like, if I could just pick anybody. And like I think that Bijan and Gibbs are basically the same, but I lean Bijan, right? But like if we're doing cost, it's Amon. I think Amon-Ra is slightly the best cost in round one. And I have almost 15% Amon-Ra. So I mean, I'm not gonna pass Amon-Ra if he makes it. Or I do. All right. We're doing the bit. We're gonna do the bit for everybody. I'm a KC fan too. I have to have a couple of these teams sitting around, you know. OSU Missy here said that they just done that as well. I don't know if they're listening, but I'm gonna enjoy this, if nothing else. Why is Davis multi-drafting? The contest started 15 minutes ago. All right, so we locked up our KC here. We got Kenneth Walker. We got Rashee Rice. We're locked and loaded, guys. We're locked and loaded. You did. Yeah, I think this is fun. And somebody earlier was saying that like you guys like I personally like Dowdle over Jalen Warren. Like, and they were saying that you guys actually prefer Warren. Like, I think, is it because of the receiving profile, or like does the coaching tree not matter? Like, what? I'm just curious why. Is it because he was going earlier? Is it going to reset after the draft? Like, I'm just kind of curious why. Because I know that I seen Sack on Bendel's channel the other day. I try to watch everything I see Sacrilegious on. Because they know more than I do. I mean, I just took Kenneth Walker, Rashee Rice. What do I know, right? Like, what do I know other than a good time? It's $2 and he's checking his ranks. He will likely get Ty Simpson if he hadn't adjusted them and needs a third quarterback. Got it. I think Worthy is a okay pick and not a great pick. Sims will mix it between Ramondre, Dowdle, Warren. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's what somebody was saying, that you guys had it Warren ahead of Dowdle. And I agree that they should. I kind of lean Dowdle a little bit ahead of him. And I think that I personally think Dobbins could move all the way up into that range, and that Harvey should move back. But I might be underestimating the spike week potential of Harvey as well. So like I kind of think that in that range, there's just a bunch of running backs that are very similar. You know, Davis is wearing. I don't know what Davis is doing. I know he's not getting Kansas City. I know he's not getting Walker and Rice. That's the one thing I do know. That's now that their ADP is closer. My kick gives me either. Okay, got it. So it was an ADP thing. That makes sense. Oh, okay. That was his personal take. I misread that then. All right, so what do we want to do here? I think Higgins is kind of the clear bet there. Let's get some Devonta Smith there. I'm still pretty bullish on Zay Flowers. Lamar randomly does fall. I don't think they will in this room with like some of these people. Like, I doubt that Maddox, or I don't know how to pronounce their name, but they're a crusher as well. always out here. So it makes me a little less inclined to go with him. So let's I'll take a share of Igbuka. I'm not as big on the Bucks as a lot of, or not. We'll just take Javonte. We'll take the top of the queue there. We'll go Javonte. So we got Kenneth Walker, we got Rice, we got Devonta Smith, and we got Javonte Williams here. Okay, yeah. He just went 4 RBs here to start. Yeah, I didn't see that they were streaming until the middle of the draft. I didn't rewind back. I think I got there in round 10 or something. Just check your exposures on both Dowdle and Warren. Lots of my volume was front weighted when ADP was different. Yeah, I have a bag of I have 0 Warren. So I was expecting them to add somebody, which they did. I actually had a decent amount. I thought Algier was a good fit to go there. I didn't put it together that Holmgren may want his guy. But I was kind of I had a whole bunch of Algier. I think Algier kind of got about the worst spot he could have. But we'll see how the season ends up playing out. Yeah, I have if I look at my Pittsburgh exposure, my Jalen Warren is pretty low. Metcalf, I was pretty high on Metcalf until Pittman signed, and I had no Pittman before that happened. Pittman shouldn't be 20, all 20 picks behind Metcalf. In my eyes, I think they should be pretty close to one another. What's up, Ever in Flux? How we doing? First time I've seen you in the channel. Thank you for popping in. I hope you enjoy the content. The ADP is definitely always fluctuating as per usual. BBM will be interesting. Yeah, and I mean, we're going to have all kinds of windows in BBM with ADPs as well, right? But over the first couple weeks, it'll be pretty massive. All right, I don't take a lot of Tootin anymore. I had 13% when he was going to the 70s. But I'm kind of glad that that happened, honestly. I'll take the gamble that one of these 2 RBs come back. I think Cardell Tate is an actual alpha. So we're going to take him there. Gunnar Ross says, I had 33% Warren last year in the 10th. I'm 20% in pre-drafted, 22% Dowdle. I'm pretty bullish on them being a good team and their running game being the reason they're a good team. So I probably do need to get more Jalen Warren. I do think that my current exposure to Warren is wrong, but I didn't like his original price. He's fallen a little bit, and I kind of like it. I think he's fallen. It feels like he's fallen. I've always thought he should be in the 80s, early 80s. I'm 100 drafts into this young best ball season. What fellow Degens, seeing what fellow Degens are doing out here. I'm doing everything wrong. Whatever I'm doing, it's wrong. I promise. If you want good advice, follow somebody else. But if you draft with me, you can get EV. That's all I know. That's all I know. Come to the Who Hames Network and you can get some EV. I'm here for a good time. 50 drafts deep here. I wish I was ashamed of the number of drafts I've done, but I'm not. I'm not ashamed at all. I'm close to 400. I should be ashamed of it, but I'm absolutely not ashamed of it at all. I've taken 4 former OSU Buckeyes just for fun. I've been at a 12 hole 3 times in a row. I'm assuming you're one of the people I got with the countdown. whenever my thing didn't pop up correctly. I apologize to everybody who tried to enter that. I like the uniqueness on the team so far. I was basically trolling Matic a little bit by taking Walker and Rice. That's why it's unique. Because Davis Matic is here. I hope he takes Mahomes at 81. It would be pretty funny if he takes Mahomes at 81. I'd laugh. I'd laugh pretty. I think it'd be pretty good. I'm a little more bearish on Mahomes overall because he had 422 rushing yards, I think it was, in 11 games and 5 touchdowns. But they signed Kenneth Walker, in my eyes, to lessen the load of him having to run. And I think we're going to see a little bit of like what happened with him getting hurt from the tush push come into play. I think that's why they signed Fields, so they can have a design, like they traded for Fields so they can have a designed playbook and pull Mahomes off the field here and there for like some weird trick play kind of things, which has never worked at any point in the NFL to have a package for a quarterback. I wonder if that's something they're doing. I'm not saying I would condone it. I'm just saying I wonder if that's something they're doing. We'll go. We're just gonna lock up Mahomes here. I'm fine with kind of any of these guys, so we'll lock up Mahomes. They signed up because they could not run at all last year. Yeah, at all. They had no explosivity. I was talking more about the and they have a good interior offensive line, right? I do like, and I'm not saying that he's going to be bad. I think that the rushing upside will be gone, like from Mahomes to an extent. That's my only fear, but like he's still going as what, quarterback 12? Like that still feels fine. Like I'm not underweight. I'm like at the field with him. I just don't think it's an aggressive stance situation is all. I know that a lot of people disagree with that though. I'm a very, currently it's Omar Cooper. Since January, I've had Omar Cooper as wide receiver 5. I was one of the very few people who had him ahead. I'm not saying he's better than Casey Concepcion. I think they're kind of similar, but I was very close to putting him over Boston then. Very few people were there. And then after the combine, I moved some stuff around. I put him at 4. I'm not like the most bullish player on Cooper anymore because a lot of people are out there talking him up, but Omar Cooper still going in the 120s, and at the latest he's going to go pick 40. That feels like a value. Concepcion going up pick 10, 108, 109. I guess he kind of goes it's more like 117, right? He should be on the board now. He goes at 111. I think he's more of a lock for a first round pick. He just has more traits that an NFL team will fall in love with than Cooper. I think Cooper is the safer player. So I think both of those players will be 7-8 players after the draft. Because I think that they're both going to go in the first round, even if it's at the back end of the and I think both of them, even on the Browns, at least are going to be target volumes, right? So I think those are probably the best two values at the moment. Yeah, that's where I'm at. I like the art you have there. What's that from? Is that from something, or is that something that you created? The Packernick, the Kaepernick packages were pretty okay with Smith. So the team right now, we got a 1-3-4-0. We got Mahomes, we got Walker, we got Javonte, Rico, we got Rashi, Devonta Smith, Carnell Tate, Alec Pierce. So it feels pretty solid. Quarterbacks, I might do the thing. I might pull Shuck up and phantom stack Carnell Tate with him. I do like Blake Corum at this price. I don't love the price of Stafford, but I think taking so Corum at the end of the season was actually catching some passes, like in the playoffs, if I remember correctly. So let's go to the game log here on. No, okay, it wasn't. I'm wrong. Oh, no. Yeah, he caught 3 passes and 2 passes in the playoffs. So they were starting to use him a little more in the pass game at that point. So, and I do think that people understack quarterbacks with running backs as well. So we're going to get a little different here. We got a fall on Stafford and a fall on Corum. So let's take both of them and make a unique stack there. I forgot to switch my screen back over, but we ended up landing the stack. Corum is also the premium handcuff, in my opinion. It says Flyfish. I think he's a solid handcuff for sure. I am not the Zachariah Branch guy, FYI. It's a stock photo I like from Google. I've just got it. Yeah, I mean, it's a cool photo. So Zachariah Branch, and I do agree he could be a Shaheed type guy. I am not a best ball this season Zachariah Branch guy. In my eyes, I believe he's the kind of guy who's going to need to fully learn an offense. And I don't think he's going to be good as a lineup and go kind of guy. I think he's going to have to be a guy who moves around the offense, does a lot of pre-snap motion, all of that kind of stuff. And considering that, he left one team with Mekhi Lemon on it to go to another team to get used, and he got all the gimmick targets. I think in NFL offense, he's going to have to be a pre-snap motion guy. I've said this several times. And I just think that may be hard for a rookie to learn in year one for the whole season. Maybe he's good at the end of the season, which is fine. But I kind of wonder if he's going to get there at all in year one, and then year two, maybe be a breakout candidate. I'm pretty low on Branch. Now, if he figures it out, if they I think he's required to be in that kind of a role, number one. And number two, I think that role is a harder role for a rookie to learn. So you gotta get both of those things correct before he's even worth the pick, in my opinion. So he's a guy that I'm fine fading pre-draft, but if he ends up in round 3 on the Rams, I'm probably kind of in, right? If he ends up in round 3 to the Saints and they don't take an earlier guy, I think I'm in. But I'm fine fading that player pre-draft a little more because I think he's got limited upside situations compared to the Bryce Lances and the Ted Hurst and those players. Let's take Omar Cooper here and then see if we can't get Travis Kelce back around. Just don't see another OC designing their. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at as well. Davis auto-drafted in my room, got locked out at quarterback. Oh, so he's autoing? I'm worried he'll be Marvin Mims, but I think his OC brutally underutilized him in Georgia. Or his OC, it could have been a quarterback situation too. Maybe the quarterback wasn't good enough to get him the ball downfield, so they relied on getting him the ball behind the line of scrimmage because they couldn't run a real offense, right? I don't know what that situation was, but it's just a possibility. I personally, from what I was seeing, I'm not like a hater of Branch as a player, and I think that I will be more in on Zachariah Branch in Dynasty than I will be in Best Ball, at least for the pre-draft stuff. Now, if he lands with the Saints, if he lands with Kansas City, you might as well just kiss him goodbye. Like, Andy Reid always drafts players like that, and they never work out like year one, right? Sky Moore, McCole Hardman, they traded for Tony. Like, if he goes to Kansas City and Kansas City's going to be interested, like, you might as well just straight zero at that point. The Juju Atwell, Trey Tucker role could be in the card for him, especially in round 18. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's his game, and so like, if you believe that's his game and I'm wrong, like, and I could be wrong. I'm not a pro scout by any means. I watch 4 or 5 games of players, and that's about it, right? Like, I try to find what I can of like the all 22s. Like, I'll watch a game or two of all 22s, and then a highlight video, and then like an all game footage or whatever of them. So like, I've got limited time. I work full time and I do this for fun. So, but from what I noticed, I think that he's more of a year 2 player is all. All right, let's go through the team real quick. We got a 2-4-5-1 here. We got Mahomes. We got Matthew Stafford. We got Kenneth Walker, Javonte Williams, Rico Dowdle, Blake Corum stacked up with Stafford. We got Rashee Rice, Devonta Smith, Carnell Tate, Alec Pierce, Omar Cooper Jr. Then we got Travis Kelce here. We're probably... Do we take Mendoza later or not? I feel pretty solid at these positions. I'll take a Mark Andrews share here, and then we'll take Brissett if he makes it back around, like just for points, like not as a stack or anything. Like, if I'm taking a third quarterback, like, I would like them to be stacked up, but I'm not that worried if they're not. Actually, I think I'm going to pivot. I think I might pivot here. I think I might pivot to Diggs, actually, if Diggs makes it. And then we'll try to get Aaron Rodgers. There is a chance that Omar Cooper goes there. I would not like it, but we do have Rico. We could do a double quarterback to running back stack. So Diggs does go. We could take Woody Marks here though as well. I think that's the path I want to go. I want to take the other running back here. Kenneth Walker, Javonte, Rico, Corum, Marks, and maybe just wait and then at like 183 take Aaron Rodgers or something. What's up, Brett? Stopped in to give you a like. Just did a draft with you a bit ago. Wonder if it was here. If it was that last draft, what is your username, sir? What is your username? And I can check real quick. Brew Crew 808. So this one right here was the one I just streamed. I don't think I did one with Sacrilegious earlier. Did I miss your name? Let's see. Nice and blunt. This is the one I done on stream, so it must not have been here. Wix 15.5. Oh, how did I miss it? What's up? Yeah, I'll oh, before that. Got it. The one with sacrilegious in it? Yeah, I see him. Yeah, he was right next to me now. I see it. Yeah, that one was off stream. But I will be doing a third draft here after this one. So if you want to stick around, you might be able to get in. You might not. I want to thank everybody. We got 44 watching. We got 36 likes. That's a pretty good ratio there. So Aaron Rodgers does go, or Aaron Rodgers did not go. So do we... I'm just going to go ahead and do the thing. Make sure I get it. I'm not that worried about losing EV down here. I'm not a big Tesla guy. I will take him if he, like, he's one of those guys I push, and if he comes back, I take him. All right. Emmett Johnson's gone. I might just pull up Freiermuth. Screw it. Like, I kind of feel comfortable enough with these wide receivers. Maybe I shouldn't, but I do. So, and I don't think it's crazy. Like, I don't think it's crazy to take the stack here over. Like, we're in the $1 range, so I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. Still 9 likes too few, says Dr. the Professor. Who's going UDFA 3? All right, so let's go ahead and just do the thing. Get the stack. So we got Aaron Rodgers double stacked with Rico Dowdle and Pat Freiermuth on a wish cast. And then we got a big Kansas City stack. And then we have Matthew Stafford stacked up with only Blake Corum. So that feels pretty solid. What's up, M. Stockton? Which position group are you most excited to see shake out post-draft? I mean, I think it's obviously the wide receivers. I mean, because there's just so many more that are going to be relevant, right? Like, there's so many more wide receivers in this class that are relevant. And, like, I love Emmett Johnson, but, like, when Emmett Johnson goes in the 4th round to the Vikings, like, is it going to destroy Aaron Jones or Jordan Mason's value, or all three of them kind of stay the same, right? Like, whenever, like with the running backs, it's like, who lands on Seattle, they move way up. If one lands on Dallas, they probably move up. But like with the wide receivers, a lot of the wide receivers are going to affect the currently drafted wide receivers. Like if Omar Cooper goes at the top of the 2nd round to the Raiders because he didn't go in the 1st, well, that's going to kind of kill the Jalen Naylor narrative, right? Like to some degree, like Naylor plus Trey Tucker and all them kind of get moved. It makes Jack Best like really bad. Like a new regime, Dante Thornton and Jack Best, like they come in and they draft somebody a round before, like that would be really bad. I think Tracy and Scadabo's ADPs are both really good. I personally think that the Titans are going to take Jeremiah Love. And I think that if Love is gone, I don't think they're going to take like Mike Washington, Emmett, or Jadarian Price. I think if they take somebody, it'll be later than that, and I think that those players won't affect them as much. I don't take any Chris Brooks, but that doesn't mean I think it's a bad pick. There's a couple picks out there that I haven't got to that, like, I don't think it's a bad pick. I'm kind of betting on them. We'll continue the team bet we have on Javonte here with Ryan Flournoy. I think Flournoy is a pretty solid bet. The Cowboys have picked 12 and 20, but then they don't pick again until the 4th round. So I think Flournoy is very secured in his role as the 3rd wide receiver on the Cowboys. I don't see a way for the Cowboys to take one of these receivers in the first 4 rounds, right? Or in the first 3 rounds. I think Flournoy is a pretty safe bet to make right now. Yeah, and I think that Green Bay could be taking a guy. So I've been kind of fading it to that extent for now. Yeah, Brooks is not considered the backup in my eyes. We got old Damian Martinez, boys. We are committing to a bit here. Maybe we fully commit. Maybe we full send later. Everybody forgets about Damian Martinez being on the Packers. And you probably should forget that he's on the Packers. I'm not going to lie. You should probably forget that. You should probably not make that a thing that you do. But it's a $2 draft and we're having some fun. So, actually, let's take a Ray Davis share. The Seahawks protege, Damian Martinez. Absolutely. I'm curious if Joe Mixon is actually alive, honestly. That's how little I've heard about him. Are you balancing your Green Bay wide receiver exposures? Do you have a preference between Watson? So I went into the offseason being pretty bullish on Watson, and then he kept falling, so I stopped taking him. I'm going to start being bullish again at the beginning of BBM. I think Jaden Reed is an insane price right now. I think his price is very good. My favorite Packer is Tucker Kraft. I think Tucker Kraft is an awesome price. I'm kind of betting, and I have more Jacobs than I thought. I wanted to be at 6 to 7%. But I'm kind of making a bet for the season that the Packers are going to be 4th in the division. And if they're 4th in that division, I believe they're going to be behind and doing some behind game scripts. So I'm kind of making a bet that the Packers are going to be passing the ball a little more than they have been in the past. Does Theo have a role? So I believe that he does. And it's more because, so Harbaugh's former OC used 2 tight ends, did a lot of 12 personnel stuff with Andrews and Likely. And Matt Nagy used Noah Gray a decent amount with Travis Kelce, right? And let's not joke. Let's not try to think that Isaiah Likely is Travis Kelce to any degree, right? And they still use Noah Gray. So that's something that they're going to use and implement into that offense, in my opinion. I just think, do I want to have an absolute bag of them? Probably not. So let's take a Stribling share. He's one of the only rookie wide receivers that's getting buzzed now that I never got to on tape until recently, and he actually looks pretty solid. He's going to enjoy being a Cleveland Brown, that says Brandon Ayuk. Having the best ice cream of his whole life. That's good. That's good stuff. Yeah, I think I take one of the 2 veterans here, or Noel. Rice, Smith, Pierce, Flournoy, and one more. And then I have 3 rookies along for the ride as well. If he even plays, we have no clue if his ACL is even healed, right? Theo is going to play a lot of 12 with Likely. That's where I'm at. And I think that they're both, I kind of think that Isaiah Likely's kind of completely mispriced. I've been over this a few times. I think Chikakonkwo, I think Likely should be down in the Mark Andrews, Chikakonkwo, Juwan Johnson, Brenton Strange tier more than where he goes. Like, why does he go ahead of Kelsey and Goddard? Like, it makes no sense to me. Kelsey and Goddard should be well ahead of that. Like, if you want to put Kittle and Kincaid down there, like Kittle, like, if he's healthy, he's great. If he's not, right? But, like, why is Isaiah Likely ahead of Kelsey and Andrews at this point? I think that those are not Kelsey and Andrews, but Kelsey and Goddard. Like, I think Likely should be down like 2 full rounds, like in the mix of other tight ends. So we got a 3-6-8-3 here. We got Patrick Mahomes. We have Matthew Stafford, Aaron Rodgers as a third. Running backs, we got Kenneth Walker, Javonte Williams, Rico Dowdle, Blake Corum, Woody Marks, Ray Davis. Wide receiver, we have Rashee Rice, Devonta Smith, Cardinal Tate, Alec Pierce, Omar Cooper, Ryan Flournoy, Deshaun Stribling, and Devon Vele. Now, if Tate goes to the Saints, it does make the Vele pick a little worse, but I think it's still fine. Travis Kelce, Mark Andrews, and Pat Freiermuth for the stack. So we got a big Kansas City stack with Travis Kelce, Rashee, and Kenneth Walker. We got a skinny stack there on a value Matthew Stafford pick and a value Blake Corum pick. And then we got the big Kansas City stack and a small Pat Freiermuth plus Rico Dowdle stack there with Aaron Rodgers. So I review the first team. If you're here, King QC, say something. We got Danimals at the 3 spot. We got a 2-8-7-3. Jay Daniels, Brock Purdy. I kind of like in this specific structure going lighter at tight end and quarterback in general. I think that with the 25% advance into the 20% advances and the gigantic like swing of prize money, I think that like going thinner at quarterback makes a little I think it makes a little more sense. I'm curious what the Sims say on that, because I know that that's part of the sidekick and stuff like that, that they like the prize pool with the entries and stuff like that. I wonder if it does anything different for that or not. Running backs, we got Derrick Henry, Ramondre, Aaron Jones, Tyrone Tracy, Connor, B-Rob 2, I guess, Kamani Vidal, Ollie Gordon. I love this room. You got Anchor, then you got 5 guys who are going to get some role. I mean, I think Vidal even gets some sort of a role as well. And then wide receiver, Chase, Nico, DJ Moore, Michael Pittman, Jalen Coker, Travis Hunter, Dontavian Wicks. That is very solid. Loveland, Parkinson, and Theo Johnson. Very solid team there. Yeah, he did an awesome job. Didn't Charles? Charles did a great job on Pete's shows today. He really did. A good run game will help Kelsey and the receiver open up more. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I agree that Kelsey's underpriced. Crazy draft for me in my Davis room. First 5 picks were RBs. Had 7 RBs before. Nice. All right, so game tight. We got a 3-6-8-3 here. Baker Mayfield, Tua, and Penix. I've seen this a couple times from multiple people. I'm not doing it, but I understand it. I would not be doing this probably in the 18-round formats. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is something that's better than I believe it is. Running backs, we got Achane, Scatabo, DeAndre Swift. I actually love this room. Algier, Gainwell, Coleman. Like, you could have stopped without Coleman, but I don't mind throwing the upside swing on right there. Wide receiver, Amon-Ra, McMillan, Egbuka, Godwin. So you got the big stack there. Egbuka, Godwin, Jalen McMillan, and Tez Johnson. You got all 4. Did you get Otten? You got Otten. So you got everybody. You brought the whole gang. We got a clown car of Tampa Bay Buccaneers here. Isaac Tesla, because you wouldn't let me push him. Jahan Dotson to make your stack make sense. And then Juwan Johnson, Chigakonkwo, and Cade Otten. Very fun team there. That is a mega stack. The clown car of Buccaneers, and what better to lead the clown car than Baker Mayfield? Like, I love Baker. Is there a player that like isn't. It's very hard to watch Baker Mayfield and not like watching him play ball, right? Like, you may not like him off the field, whatever, I don't know, but like the way he plays the game is so inspiring. It's so much fun to watch. All right, so those are the teams. I did not see anybody else shout themselves out that they're King QC. There he is. There he is. Let me go back. King QC's team. We got a 2-6-9-3 here. We got Drake May. We got Dak Prescott. Running backs. We got Bijan Robinson, Chase Brown, Travion Henderson, Chris Rodriguez, Jordan James, Najee Harris. Wide receivers. We got George Pickens, Terry McLaurin, Romeo Dobbs, Jaden Reed, Denzel Boston, Jerry Jeudy, Calvin Ridley, Elijah Surratt, and Kyle Williams. That is a lot of wide receivers. But you took I don't know about you. I really like double anchor wide receiver this year. It feels pretty clean. Double anchor receiver feels clean. And then we got Jake Ferg, Hunter Henry, and Mason Taylor. So you got Ferg, Pickens for the double stack. And then you got Kyle Williams, Romeo Dobbs, Hunter Henry, and you had Travion too, right? Yeah, so very, very correlated team there. That's a fun one as well by King of QC. It really did. And I'm having a hard time getting into the Bucs, and I know that their offensive line is healthy now. I'm just having a hard time getting to Igbuka at price. And I need to be convinced on Igbuka. And then like the Igbuka draft, if I take Godwin, like my problem is I haven't been backsacking Baker enough. I think I like the backsacks more. I need to just take him and backstack him a little more. I like Baker. He planted the flag on the Blocko. Oh, and you're a Tampa fan? Yeah, that's pretty fun. All right. Well, we're going to join another UDFA 3, and we're going to jump in 15 seconds.
We never leave the line. Fury, endless, breaks, relentless, fantasy, reigns, who wins, immortal.
All right. If you guys are new to the channel, if you could smash the sub, that would be great. And if you're just a casual watcher, go ahead and hit the like for me. We're up to 40 likes. We have 50 watching. This feels pretty nice. Best Ball Summer is about to be here. I have a lot of shows coming up as well. We are waiting on one for this, by the way. And let's go. Let's go with this as the background music this time. Underflow, says Gunner. How we doing? What's up, Sleaze Bomb? If you guys aren't subbed to Sleaze, he just started streaming again today. I jumped on the stream with him. He is a Fernando Mendoza bull. He pulled him up to 127. I tried to talk him out of it. He just wouldn't have anything of it. It's not what actually happened. He had powers and he put him in the queue and he got star methoded. But we're going to just pretend that he's a giant Mendoza fan. If you guys go follow him, next time you go watch him, just tell him to pull up Mendoza. Just keep telling him to pull up Mendoza. Make it a bit. Let's do that. The Who crew needs to go there and mess with him. We got the 101. Danimal's got the 101. D-Dad at the 3. Bukowski at the 5. Game Tied at the 7. King of QC at the 9. We got the 10. Missy at the 11. And Buddy Man, you were in the last one. I'm assuming you're here. Let me know who you are. You're up from 11 to 12. Yeah, he definitely took it very well. He definitely took it extremely well. He was very happy that happened. I will say that. Also, Sleaze, did you, while you're here, if you haven't went and listened to Jamie's song that I sent you that Jamie made, go do that now and let me know what you think. And anybody who's in here, at Jamie Pirogue, he does all the music for my stream. He does an awesome job. He did the intro, my intro music. He's done intro music for other people. I've started to do a few, do some editing here and there. I actually had to stop because I think I killed my graphics card. I have one coming in the mail right now. I'm not a big CMC fan, but I'll take him at 10. All right. All right, we will take Amon-Ra. We passed on him last time for the bit. So we'll take Amon-Ra here. Yeah, just let us know. The back half is like absolute fire of that song. So CMC at 9, that has to feel good. You did pause on that for a bit. Were you debating on Amon-Ra, or what were you doing? So Keaton Mitchell's winning the poll on which running back is the most overpriced right now. Keaton Mitchell is currently in the lead. If you haven't voted, jump in there and vote. CMC all the way. Hey, what's up, Mike McCullough? I think you were you were on yesterday too, right? Like, I don't think you outed yourself at that point, but I think you were in some streams before. Maybe I forgot. Maybe I just didn't know your username. Maybe I forgot it. It's hard to remember the ones that are different. All right, thank you. Thank you for the kind words. Thoughts on contest selection this year? Will you be playing lots of BBM? I am a BBM. I do the fewest amount of BBMs. Like, I'm planning on doing at most 20 BBMs. Because like I have limited amount of money to enter contests. And like that's something that we're gonna discuss is like contest like selection and how important that is. So like myself, Steve Shout from Fanspeak, a guy who's in the community but doesn't really do content, FK Coolers, very sharp. He's joining the stream, and Lutz. Every Monday night after BBM, we're going to have a panel discussion kind of thing. I have the name already linked up. Got to make the thumbnail. But like, we're going to do like a database show. We're going to dive into a lot of different topics and stuff like that. Like the importance of contest selection. Topics like that are what we're going to discuss. Like sometimes it'll be like, why hero wide receiver is better, or like whatever, right? Like if we see something that we think that we want to talk about, we're going to do stuff like that. FK Coolers chat. Well, FK Coolers is a member of the Who Crew Discord. You can join the Who Crew Discord for free in the links below. It's all. I also do a Who's Crew episode. We're currently going through all the people who have been in it for over a year. But I'm trying to get like the community to know each other. I've done 10 episodes of that. But people come on for an hour and a half to 2 hours, jump on stream with me. We just hang out for an hour and a half, 2 hours and talk. And it's a good time. So you all are welcome to that. And like, I kind of pick people who are active in the Discord. At some point, it'll have to be more of a randomized thing. But at this point, I'm getting all the people who have been very active in my Discord for a while. Yeah, he had a decent amount of success last year in dailies on Underdog. Like, I'm sure King of QC here is going to take my boy. I love Olave. All right, so let's go ahead and take T. Higgins. I like T. I won a lot of money last year and will not max BBM. Yeah, Gunnar Ross, an eliminator finalist here. That is like I got crushed in the eliminator. I did 40. I only did like I think I did 70 eliminators. And I had 45 of them done early in the season. And I had like 30% Rashee Rice before the news broke. I had 30% round 3 Rashee Rice. And I had 20% Quinshon Judkins before that news broke. So like my eliminator experience was bad. And then I don't think I built correctly for the format either. So there was that as well. All right, so we got Barkley, we got Kyron, we have Amon-Ra, and we have T. Higgs. Hope it's similar format this year. I kind of wish they would have done why not make an eliminator and they could have made the eliminator, like kept the old eliminator and called it the eliminator and made the new format just call it something else, right? Like I think both of them would get maxed. I got crushed in best ball and I made up most of that money in underdog dailies. I got my horns this year. I binked an Engage 8. I got top 10 in Wildcat. I was actually first in Wildcat 1 week. The Puka Michael Wilson week, I was first in Wildcat at halftime of that game by 9 points. And I finished like 120th. It was an awful time. Because everyone had Puka and Michael Wilson stacked up, and like it was the most meaningless points ever to be scored, and they just kept scoring. But I would have had a really good season if they would have just ran the ball out in that game. Which that's part of the daily stuff, but like I had a couple pretty big sweats this year. Do you a marathon eliminator style? I mean, that would be pretty cool. That's a good idea by Ghost Cards there. Or as Meg from Fanspeak calls, Ghost Cards. Ghost. I should have that should have been my question for you on Pete's stream is I got to you a little bit with the Jeremiah Love question, I think. I kind of got to you. Because it took you a minute to respond. You want a few grand from $5 10 max. That's awesome. We will take Christian Watson here. And like I'm fully in on these two players. I don't know why it all of a sudden got super laggy. Let me turn off some things behind the scenes. All right, so everything I wanted went, but we'll take Joe Burrow to stack up with T. Higgins there. So the team right now, we got Joe Burrow, we got Barkley, we got Kyron, we have Amon-Ra, T. Higgins, and Christian Watson. Yeah, I like that idea a lot. If the Eliminator sweat doesn't make your nipples perky, I don't know what does. M. Stockton in here, his nipples are always perky. Always perky. Let's I would love more than just Elim and big. Yeah, like I like what they done last year with the head-to-head thing, right? But why not also have the Eliminator style that was the year before to where it's a cut line every week, right? Like, and like, I think having it instead of a 1v1, I mean, it's awesome. I think putting you into pods every week and having a 6 of 12 advance every week would be a different kind of sweat and also be super fun as well. The sit and goes are better for profit but take longer to fill. Yeah, I had some luck my very first year in sit and goes. 1v1 was awesome, and they have to take it back. So, like, the tournaments I've done the best in every year have been the flock tournaments. My first year, 2 years ago, I got 9th in one of them, and I had 2 flock finals last year. I don't think people play the flock contest correctly because it's a 1 of 12 to advance out of the first round. I think if you see somebody getting greedy, you cut them off. Like, because if you can, if it doesn't hurt your team and you can cut somebody off and make a slightly less EV play to ruin somebody's chance to actually advance, that makes that room a 1 of 11, which I think is actually a little more EV. I think it overall, if you one of the teams I did that with, I took 4 quarterbacks. I advanced a 4 quarterback team to the finals. It didn't end up making a lot of money, but it got through because there were 3 teams trying to push quarterback to an insane degree, and I said no. And you know what I did? I destroyed those teams. Those teams did not have a chance. So I eliminated 2 other teams in that pod by not allowing them to continually push quarterback and just have strong teams. Now, and then I had everything else built out pretty well. They were being too greedy at the end of the draft doing that. So don't do anything to remove your ability to advance. But if you could hurt other people's chance to advance in a 1 of 12, I do think there's some value to that. And then the 2 of 12s, and it's also it's a head-to-head after the first week, and in the second week as well, the flock is. So having the head-to-head makes it make more sense as well. Right? Some people, same people, it seems. Yeah. All right, so we got Burrow and Drake May here. Let's pull up Dobbs here for the stack. Why not? Why not both? Yeah, for those of you who don't know, the flock contest advance rate, it's 1 of 12 into head-to-head, and a 100-seat final, right? So the 100-seat final, you're a little less EV going the 4 quarterbacks there. But, the head-to-head, it only hurts you a small amount, right? But it increases the 1 of 12 chance significantly if you can knock out 2 teams by doing something, right? What happened in that specific room is they both seen I had 2 quarterbacks, and I took the 2 quarterbacks reasonably early, and they both passed on 2 quarterbacks that was 15 picks after ADP. So I just slammed both of them. And then they literally had Kirk Cousins quarterback 2 because they did it in a situation that didn't make sense for them to do. And I had all of my positions filled out at that time because it was round 15. They were just being too greedy. So there are times to do that in that specific contest. And I don't think enough people play too cutthroat on the flock tournaments, and that's why I think I've had some success at them. Now, I didn't finish high last year in the flock contest, but I did get 2 of them to the finals. I wish they did a BBM style monster contest, but with a $5 buy-in. I think they should do. I do agree. No, I agree. If you zoom out, you're really against the other 12 people in the room. Yeah, exactly. You're against the 12 people in the room, and then you're against the finals, right? So you can it's let's say you have a small chance to it's only a 40% chance to advance in the head-to-head because of the way you built. But you did massive stacks for week 17, right? I think the way to play it is to single out that first time and then build some stacks for week 17. and kind of just hope to get there in the 2 head-to-heads. I mean, are we going to just pass me Bo Nix here? Okay. Okay, we'll do that. I'm not really a 3 quarterback guy, but you give me Drake May at 82 and Bo Nix at 106. I'll party. I'll party with Bo Nix, Drake May, Joe Burrow. Let's go. Let's party, guys. So this background music, let me know. Does it just play a lot softer? It feels like it plays softer. I just turned it up, so let me know. All right, so I'm assuming Missy's going to take Jadarian Price. Yeah. Oh, you can't hear it? I'll take Gainwell here. I'll turn it up even more then. Let me know if it's too loud at this point. Smart, take the value, and now you're in the driver's seat. Yep. Yeah, and like I actually really like Troy Franklin and Pat Bryant as late picks. So, like, I also like Hunter Henry, and I don't have a tight end yet, right? So, like, I think it all kind of stacks up to like the way it builds out also makes sense. Okay, yeah, this is a really chill background music. And I want people to be able to hear it. Tons of awesomeness on late picks. Yeah, like, because like I can let the room decide which one I get between Bryant and Franklin. And if I have to, I could just go with Marvin Mims, who's not drafted anymore, as a low-owned guy. The fact that Troy Franklin did what he did last year and goes to the and like, you see what he done at the, like what Pat Bryant done at the end of the year. 60% Kirk ownership. Are you talking Christian Kirk? Yeah, there's a huge fall on Pitts. I probably should have taken Pitts there. That's a fun squad. That's a fun thing. Gibbs, Neighbors, Brown, Bucky Irving fell as well. Burden, Wilson, Tyson. Dart to stack up. Brock Purdy. Oh, I like this. Brock Purdy with Concepcion. I think that's a pretty possible landing spot for Concepcion as well. Yeah. I mean, I think Burden should go later than that. I mean, you guys all know, I think Burden should be the 4th Bear drafted. I came out, I said it finally. Like, I'd hinted around to it for a while. Now, I don't think he's a horrible pick. I don't want 0 Burden because he has the spike week ability. So I'm going to have some because I want to be in on the Bears. But I like Rome, Swift, and we'll take Rachaad White here. I like Rome, Swift, and Loveland's price way, way more than Burden's. No, I'm good. Like, I'm gonna be off of here in like 20 minutes, Lees. I mean, if you want to just jump on for a few minutes, that's fine. I like chilling and just talking to chat, like on a day like today. We can set up something next week if you want to jump on next week, or like Saturday night, like Sunday. How about Sunday night? Like, I can have you on Sunday night at 6:30 if you're around. Let's go with McMillan, actually. Waddle, Merckx, Franklin, Mims, Bryant Roll, still huge value. That's kind of where I'm at. Yeah. All right, we'll let me send you the link real quick. All right. Link is there. Then I'll turn the music down as well. All right. So who are my top three Chiefs players, favorite Chiefs players of all time? Number one, the Nigerian Nightmare, Christian Okoye. Absolutely love Okoye. Like, I'm not saying he was the best player, but man, he was fun. Number two, a player who a lot of people don't even recognize as a Chief anymore, Jared Allen. Now, partially because I thought Jared Allen was going to be awesome as a fourth round pick the whole time, and then we took him, and then he was awesome. What's up? How we doing, Sleaze?
Bro, the song is gas.
Yeah, it really is. Hey, you want to turn your TV off?
Oh, it's fucking downstairs.
Yeah. Let me go here. Where is? Give me a minute. That's what I was looking for.
Dude,
all right.
Knowledge is power. Here comes the boom. Is nasty.
Oh yeah. Well, like, there's a spot that I have like a really good idea for an intro video for you. I'll talk to you about it later. I'll have to go listen to the song again. I'll be able to pinpoint it pretty quick. And I like have a vision for it. If you want to make it, you can make it.
Yeah, the song's nasty. I like it.
Yeah. I didn't like the begin. Like, I don't like that style at the beginning of the song, but like it's like I love the end of it. All right, so we're gonna take Hunter.
What do you got going here? What's the squad looking like?
We got a Joe Burrow, Drake May at a 11 pick fall, Bo Nix at a 11 pick fall, Barkley, Kyron, Gainwell, Rashad White, Amon-Ra, Higgins stacked up, Watson, Romeo Dobbs stacked up with Henry, Jalen McMillan.
I like McMillan a lot. I think he's a sleeper pick.
Yeah. Yeah. So by the way, everybody, this is Sleazebomb. My Mind is a Weapon Fantasy Football. Go give him a follow as well. Like, we did a weekly show most of the time over on Big Draft Energy show. We did a weekly start sit. So it was me, for the most part, it was me, Big Draft Energy, Sleaze, and Chev GPT for most weeks.
That's wild, bro.
And it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. A lot of back and forth over there. It was a good time.
He can win the Kenneth Walker argument now.
Yeah. I think that one's been settled, right? that one was settled.
Where's he going ADP on Underdog?
Do what?
I'll let you pick first. Hang on. He likes the Chig, man. He does. Okay.
I like Chig. He's one of my higher exposures. He's 13%.
I was gonna say, where does K9 go on Underdog?
Around here,
just as high. Yeah.
I mean, I think that he catches more passes than people think. Like, now he doesn't have any ability for like he's not a pass blocker, which is why they brought in DeMarcado, which is why I like DeMarcado a lot as well. But oh, by the way, the reason I wanted you to turn the TV off is like just in case there's background noise and like there's a song that pops on that like pops the YouTube thing, right?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Now that you got your 500 subscribers, congrats, brother.
Yeah, finally. Like I'm gonna set up memberships here next week at some point. I got the partnership thing all figured out. I need to get somebody to make the emojis for me because I know what I want. I don't want to learn pixel art just to do it. Like, I'll just pay somebody. Like,
right.
Like, I'll just pay somebody to do it. Need to go to Fiverr. I've never messed with Fiverr before though. But yeah, I'm pretty in on Chig.
Well, I'm not mad at it. I mean, I thought Ertz was still there. You got me this one. I thought he signed.
Yeah. A lot of people thought that for a while, but no, he never did. So we got Barkley, Kyron, Kenneth Gainwell, Rashad White. I'm kind of fine with any of these. I don't love the Dylan Sampson pick, but
You like to cuff right here with Tank or no?
I don't. I don't like the cuffs with the high priced guys. I don't mind it if it was like Rashad
Mid-tier.
White, JCN, like even Kyron and Corum is fine ish. Like I haven't done it, but like a third rounder with an eighth rounder or ninth rounder feels a lot better than handcuffing your first round pick. And like here, like I don't mind handcuffing the non-Bucky running backs. Like just bet against Bucky, right? On
Right.
this one. Like I don't mind that. And we're gonna just pull my boy up here. No, I guess that's way too early.
20 people in here. Is it 15 or 18? What is it?
12.
No, on the total players you draft.
Oh, pre-draft on Underdog is 20.
Okay, it's not like that in BBM, right? It's 18 or something.
Yeah, once we get to post-draft, it'll be 20 or 18 for everything but Superflex contest. And by the way, Bukowski saying Barry Ward. I'll get back to this. Number 1 was Christian Okoye. Number 2, Jared Allen. And my number 3 favorite Chief of all time is one of all of Chiefs fans' favorite players, and that's Derek Thomas.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
Derek Thomas, like I mean, I love that whole defensive line. Like Dan Saliamua, a player nobody remembers. That man was a monster.
Jamal Charles love?
Oh, I love Charles. Like, how many great players? Like Priest Holmes. I was at the game where Priest Holmes broke the rushing touchdown record. It happened like 12 feet from me. Yeah, it was awesome. Like he held it for 2 years. And then it was against the Bears. And I tried to get my Bears fan friend of mine to come along. And he said no. And he was glad he didn't because they didn't score. They scored 3 points. Like, so he's like, I'm glad I didn't go. Because
I think
he would.
Jamal Charles still has like the all-time fantasy point game record.
I think he does. I'm really sad he spent that last season. I think his last season was with the Broncos, and it ruined his yards per carry average because he was the number 1 of all time his entire career. And that last season he dipped under barely, if I remember right. Like I think he was clearly ahead and he ended tied maybe because he had like 5.7 yards per carry for his career or something crazy.
Oh, it was explosive.
Yeah. He also was really explosive with his hands. He just dropped the ball all the time. He fumbled so much.
But when you get him in space, man, it's wild.
Oh, yeah, it was. Darwin Thompson was not my favorite player. I was on I-70 2 days after the Derek. Oh. Yeah, it was a wild thing when that happened. I'm
going with Pat Bryant, dude. Still going with Pat B.
I'm a believer. I think that
it's crowded.
It's crowded, but like Sean Payton's it's best ball. Like I will. There's zero chance of me taking Pat Bryant or Franklin in a managed league.
Right.
But in a best ball league, like you're number 1, Jalen Waddle is going to be hurt at some point for half of a game, like at minimum, right? At minimum, half a game, right?
You know, like Mims in best ball over him for the bombs.
Well, I think Pat Bryant, like he is an awesome blocker. Like he's just really good at blocking.
He's a big boy.
And we know that Sean Payton loves his big boys, right? Let's go with some Ted Hurst here. So like Jerry Rice, 66.5 in 1990. Oh, wow. In a game? That was the highest fantasy point ever? 66.5?
Damn. I meant for running backs, but yeah, that's wild.
What in the world? Like number
Jeez,
one, Dr. the Professor. Nobody was playing fantasy football in the 90s. I mean, I wasn't.
13 catches, 225, 5 teeters. Holy jeez.
What was isn't the all-time receiving yardage record a different, like, wasn't it a Ram Flipperson or whatever? Like almost 300 yards and 3 touchdowns, which would have been less than the 5 touchdowns.
I don't know.
Yeah. See. I was 12. Oh, yes, we were, says Bukowski. Oh no, you didn't just say I wasn't playing fantasy football 30 years ago.
Flipper Anderson with 336 yards.
Yeah. Flipper Rams, right? 3.
Yeah.
It was like 3 touchdowns. Flipper Anderson, that was his name.
And then Megatron was 329.
Yeah, so close. I mean,
I miss that guy.
So, yeah, man, Detroit's just not allowed to have nice things. Like they're just not. Barry Sanders and Megatron retires in their prime. Like,
yeah, rough.
Like I feel for Lions fans. Like those are 2 of the most fun players of all time to watch. Like regardless of who you like, what teams you like. Like I would think that even like Packers and Bears and Vikings fans are like, yeah, they were fun to watch. You know.
Oh yeah, for sure. Barry Sanders was the best to watch him in lose yards.
Yeah, I think
wild.
Like that's who Kenneth Walker acted like he was for like the first 2 years.
He did.
And then like
he got backwards.
And then he got the patient. Like for whatever reason, as soon as Charbonnet got hurt last year, he's like, I'm gonna turn into Le'Veon Bell with patience. And like he looks good. If he can do that for the whole season, it's gonna be scary.
Yeah.
Slayton says, I was using the Sporting News to manually tabulate best baseball fantasy stats for the week for every player. Different world back then.
Mail in your scores back then too?
I the very first big fantasy league thing I done was I'll explain it here in a minute. Let's take some Halani here. Why not? It was
Halani?
There's a small chance that they get cut, right?
And they don't get it back. Yeah.
Like Love's not going to be there. If
that's a very small chance though.
If Jadarian Price goes to the Texans and then a team just trades up in front of him and takes Mike Washington, what do they do?
Emmett Johnson.
I mean, I hope to God it's Emmett Johnson. I got 24% Emmett Johnson. I got 40.
I like him a lot.
I got 47% on Drafters and DraftKings. Emmett Johnson. Like I'm in. So there used to be this thing. Let's take Zacchaeus.
I mean, it's wild. He almost had like 2,000 yards last season.
Yeah. What's up? How we doing? Cliff Charpenter says, apparently AI says Billy Cannon would have 68.
Oh my God.
But that predates you.
I don't even know who Billy Cannon is.
Yeah. Well, it was in the 1960s. Game to Sporting News. So there was a game to where you sent it in and you had to send in your roster every week via mail. And it was a GPP tournament. So like week 1, I know it wasn't every week. Like, so week 1, you would send in your roster and it was salary, right? And they changed the salary every week, but you kept the players you had. So every week you could sell the players who gained value and re-up, and you could just end up with monster teams. And like I tried that for a couple of years. Like I was 17 or whatever. Like I was probably 18 because I think you had to be 18. But like I was working a minimum wage job, like just trying this thing. It was a bunch of money to me at the time, which was like $75 or something to do it. But like, I mean, minimum wage at that time was under $6. You know, it's like
five 50.
Yeah, it was like 545 or whatever, right? Like that was like an entire week's of work or whatever, you know.
It's
It's like,
funny.
yeah, and like now it's like I'll look at a $75 draft and I'm like, yeah, I'll do 2 of them today, you know, like okay, uh, but yeah, like inflation's a bitch.
You
But
went 3 QBs early like that? Wow, that's
well,
not who Ham's like. Okay.
it isn't, but like I got value. All right,
Yeah.
so let's review the teams real quick, and then we can get into discussing things. We got a 3-6-8-3 here. We got Joe Burrow, Drake May, and Bo Nix. We got Saquon Barkley, Kyron Williams, Kenneth Gainwell, Rashad White, Sean Tucker for the little correlation there, George Halani. So double anchor into two back, like a handcuff anti-Bucky situation.
You like Sean Tucker too. I like that. I love Sean Tucker.
I like him this year. I didn't like him last year. Amon-Ra, T. Higgins stacked up. We got Christian Watson, Romeo Dobbs stacked up, Jalen McMillan, Pat Bryant stacked up, Ted Hurst, Olamide Zacchaeus, Henry stacked up, Chig, and Dalton Schultz here.
Zacchaeus is interesting, man, because Drake London never stays healthy for a full season.
He doesn't, but like, and Zacchaeus was keeping Luther Burden. Like everybody's taking Jahan Dotson, but they like he was keeping Luther Burden off the field last year. Zacchaeus was like even at the end of the season, he was getting snaps, right? Like
until they finally realized it, but yeah.
Well, looking at this, I do apologize a little bit to Missy for taking all the value of quarterback. She was picking one pick behind me. So
it's not bad though. You don't like Shadur, man. I like Shadur.
Well, like
let's go.
We got Jaden and you got Will Howard and Aaron Rodgers, which I don't mind. I think that's interesting. If Will Howard is what you need, like you're going to be one of the only teams with it. And then Shadur. Running backs, you got James Cook, Achane, Price, Aaron Jones, and Emmett Johnson. That's a fun RB room. Like double anchor into just big upside. I know you're not in on Aaron Jones this year, right?
Nope.
But I think it's fine. Wide receivers, Devonta Smith, DJ Moore, Brian Thomas, DK Metcalf, Michael Pittman for the double, Omar Cooper, Jalen Naylor, Isaiah Bond, Harold Fannin, Sadiq, and Pat Fry. So you got the triple.
Nicely. Yeah.
You got the triple there. You got the double with Harold Fannin and Bond. I really don't mind the random Cleveland quarterback with Isaiah Bond at the end. I think it's fun.
I've been doing Isaiah Bond around 20 a lot.
Yeah. Early on, I was taking Shadur Bond, and then I went to Watson Bond, and I just kind of pick one at random now if I feel like doing it. This is a fun team. I like this. What do you think?
I think Achane is someone I just can't decide on this year with the Dolphins tanking. You know I love the guy, but his value is really high. I mean, where are you at on Achane this year? How much you own? Not a lot, right?
I'm going to be like 6%. Like, man, he is so
he either
good,
breaks fantasy or they just tank out and or if he gets traded, then say he goes to Seattle, you're a game winner, right?
So one unknown thing about Malik Willis is he able to throw to running backs? We don't know.
Mike McDaniels.
We don't know. We don't know if this scheme is going to do it, and we don't know if Malik Willis is willing to do it. Right? These are two things we don't know. So, like, if he is, Achane with the extra rushing success that you get for having a running quarterback, plus being able to catch balls, like he will break fantasy.
But no receivers, so I mean,
but if that's not the case, and like with no receivers, it means more people are at the line. Well, that means if he breaks the line of contain, he's gone, like for sure, right? So like the path is definitely there. I just don't think
the right OC. Bobby Sloak is a perfect zone scheme for Achane.
I don't think the situation is good though, right? Like they're not going to be. Like I think they're going to be behind so far in games that he's not going to be able to get there in the rushing side. But I do think that like he's a player that can break any week. And in underdog, like I'm more likely to fade him on drafters where it's total season points than I am on underdog whenever it's an individual week.
Right, he might break it for you that week. Right.
Yeah. So like I think it's a different conversation there.
I just don't know where I stand on him this year.
Well,
I love his
yeah.
game. It's just a tough situation.
Yeah, and
But
as
that
Flyfish
team-
says, I guarantee he does it less than 2 with McDaniel,
for sure.
which is for sure. Even in flux here, the last time I've seen a player like A-Chain with that much talent in the bad position is D-Hop. Oh yeah, in that bad of a position was D-Hop. Yeah, to his inability to run or take hits allowed A-Chain to outscore Henry in fantasy season. The weirdest things matter in games. Yeah, it really, really does. Let's review Buddy Man's team here.
I just don't know, man. Ollie Gordon, Jalen Wright, like what do they do? If they're fully tanking like this, and I know he's on a rookie contract, why wouldn't they just move him? I just don't get it.
Yeah.
Just leave him out to dry.
All right. We got Buddy Man's team here. We got a 3-5-10-2. We got Jordan Love. We got Mendoza. We got Justin Fields. I'm not doing it, but I get it. I totally
Mendoza.
Get it. Yeah. Your boy. Pick 120, 127. Your boy, Mendoza. Actually, you like my little roast of you earlier?
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty funny. Ashton Jeanty, Derrick Henry, Scatterbo Swift. It's Ray Davis is dude, that's so fire. That is
strong
so
running
good.
back room. Yeah. Do we think Cam is going to be the guy?
I am definitely in on it.
Okay.
So here's something that nobody's talking about. Do you know who they brought over? Like who Harbaugh brought over from the Ravens?
Munkin, right? No, not Munkin.
The most important piece of the run game.
Who is it?
Patrick Ricard.
Ricard, the fullback?
The fullback. Oh yeah. Patrick Ricard, who's probably the best blocking fullback in the league, came over with him. So if they don't
stop it.
So if they don't take Jeremiah Love, which I personally don't think they're going to have the opportunity to, and I don't think they're going to do it if they're allowed to either.
If they're at 5, what do they do if he's there? If the Titans don't take him?
I think they take Sonny Siles or Caleb Downs.
It's going to be tough to pass on that.
I don't know. Like they're a young team who has 2 solid running backs that are young. Like I don't think it makes any sense, but teams do things I don't think make sense all the time. Like Bijan and Michael Penix. All right. So wide receivers, we got Zay, Emeka Egbuka, Jordan Addison. I think he's underpriced. Jalen Coker, Denzel Boston, Stephon Diggs, Trey Tucker, Adonai Mitchell, Troy Franklin, and Malachi Fields. So you got a dominant RB room. You have a solid enough wide receiver room. Your quarterbacks are just fine. And then Tucker, Kraft, and Goddard. This is a really, really good team. I like this team a lot. I do. I'm
super high on Zay Flowers this year. I think he's the most underrated pick.
I have him in the middle of the third. I think he needs to go directly after like Chris Olave.
Scroll back down. Let me see it again. Scroll back down.
Flowers, Egbuka, Addison, Coker.
Can I take Kraft? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Kraft and Goddard. Yeah. I think that was it. D-Dad. We got D-Dad in here. We got a 3-6-8-3. Caleb Williams, Matthew Stafford, Malik Willis, Josh Jacobs, Breece Hall, Rico Dowdle, Blake Corum, Emmanuel Wilson, and Trevor Etienne. Trevor Etienne is a good low-owned dart. I've only done it a couple times, but I mean, I'm in on Jonathan Brooks. I don't know about you, but if he's not healthy, if he gets hurt again, it's Trevor Etienne. Like, he's going to be the backup.
It's not a bad late-round pick because Brooks has proven he can't stay healthy. So, I mean, it's not bad.
Yep. This is D-Dad, by the way. Quid pro quo here. Wide receivers, we got Puka, Rome, Rashid Shaheed, Travis Hunter, Christian Kirk, Malik Washington, Jalen Knoll, Cooper Kupp. I mean, that works.
George Kittle's ADP is crazy.
So you got to remember, this contest was fully drafted. Like all these contests are kind of drafted without before that news came out. Like his ADP was set.
Let's say they go George Kittle's ready for week 1. Where is he drafted?
Well, right, like he
Fifth
gets
round,
drafted. He probably goes where
Tyler.
It's probably where Tyler Warren goes. Probably around Tyler
Kittle's a
Warren
pretty boy.
because he's still 32 coming off an ACL. Like even if he's ready to go, is he going to be 100%? Like the thing is like rooms like this, Loveland, Kittle, Ferguson, you don't care as long as he's there for week 16, like 15, 16, 17, right?
Right.
Like because in total points, he's a way different click than he is over here as well.
I love the Caleb Williams. But Caleb Williams is my MVP this year, by the way.
A lot of people are out on Caleb at cost. I think he's a solid cost. Like that's where I'm at. Let's get back to chat if I can click the right button. I clicked the button in the corner with the all the options, and I opened up a game. All right.
And solitaire on the side over here, or what?
No, I just clicked my Steam and it popped the game up.
Oh, I got
my first Justin Fields figured this team worth a punt. Yeah, like I mean, there is Mahomes could still get hurt in the season, and then you got a good player, right?
Anytime Justin Fields starts, it's 20 points staring at you.
Not a good player, a good fantasy player. If your wife can't bedazzle leather jackets, are you even a real NFL fullback?
You're talking about use check, right?
Yeah. That's pretty good. Ricard, so good for the missile. Yeah, he was awesome for the missile. On mobile, talking draft. Thanks for the view. Hey, no problem. I voted Keaton Mitchell. Thanks.
I can't believe his ADP too. It's crazy. It's like
Are you in? Oh, so he's 20 picks later on Underdog.
Okay, he's high on draft.
Oh yeah,
really
like I went on full rants about him, and then he goes at like 160 over here, and I'm like, I still prefer Vidal straight up.
Really,
but like I at least understand.
I'm going Keaton. He's a home run hitter.
He is the home run hitter, but like let's say he gets 7 carries a game. Let's say one of those is a 60-yard touchdown.
That's all you need.
That's 12 points. That's like minimum starter for flex.
Right.
That's not like something I'm wanting to chase. Is a minimum.
Not at that ADP. No.
You that's my point. Like if he does it twice in a week, he's cooking, right? But yeah. All right. Bukowski says, "Oh, I've missed Bukowski. My apologies."
Do you like the 2882 build?
Jonathan Brooks and Marshawn Lloyd would be really good friends. You love it.
Just walk out the door and sprain their ankle, bro. It's crazy.
Ads were off. Ads were so far off. Was half around. Are there ads? Oh, ADPs. I was gonna say there shouldn't be ads yet on this stream. If Amari Hampton goes down, I want Vidal.
So do I.
Yeah. That's kind of where I'm at as well. Like I think that in every situation, I think that Vidal is going to get more points, and I think that Mitchell will probably have a single higher spike week, but he's probably only going to start like 2 weeks for you. And I think Vidal could give you 3 or 4 usable weeks just at a slightly lower number.
Oh my God, Vidal was crushing it last year at one point, man.
Yeah. All right, so Bukowski right here. I'm sorry I missed you, Bukowski. We got a 2882. We got Dak Prescott, Baker Mayfield. Running backs, we got Travion Henderson, Quinshawn Judkins, RJ Harvey, Jonah Coleman, Zach Charbonnet. I like Charbonnet in this contest because of the structure. The structure here, 25% get out of round 1 of 5 into 376. So like all the money is also up top. Like to get to the finals, you only get $14. So like, and it's $50 to max. So you have to get there. You have to be at the top. So like players like Kittle, Charbonnet, those players, I like Tyreek Hill, like Tank Dell, like those players I value more in this contest.
Right.
Woody Marks, Jaden Blue, Trey Benson, I never valued at any point in his career.
I like Woody Marks this year.
I think he's fine. Like he is a better pick.
David Montgomery's going to stay healthy.
Well, there's that. Like I think that on full PPR sites, he's underpriced.
But if they bring it back, obviously Marks, who knows?
Yeah.
You know, they don't trust him. But
CD Lamb, Drake London, Nico, I love that start.
Yeah.
And then you stopped. That is exactly how you do this. Chris Godwin, Matthew Golden, Dontavian Wicks, Jamari DK, Chris.
He knows about Brazil. It's the guy, bro. I like him as late round pick.
I like Razzle too. I just prefer Bryce Lance. I'm probably wrong. Aronde Gatson and
It's
AJ
dark, bro.
Varner. Yeah, that's a fun team. After
Varner
donating
is going to outperform.
After donating $8K last year, $50 don't seem so bad. Exactly. Hey, thank you, Danimals, for popping in again. We almost got to 50 likes. I want to thank everybody for coming in. Want to shout out Sleaze here. Him and his wife started the business, so he's been away from fancy content for about 3 months.
Jesus, I'm back.
And he's now back. He is very motivated to do this. He was very active last year. Definitely give him a shout. Anything you want to say before I
No, I mean, if you're
out?
doing a show Sunday, I'm down Sunday too. I'm down to hop into some underdog. I was going to hop on right now and do a couple of drafts.
I may do something on Sunday. Yeah, we could do a full show on Sunday, assuming that there's content to do. So I'm sure we'll be able to. If we can't like co-draft an underdog one, we could do a drafters and both be on it. Like both just draft. Like I would prefer to like draft the same team so we can argue about picks because it's more fun.
Taking Mendoza in the 8th.
Yeah. Why not? Let's do it. Yeah, why not?
Auto picks.
But yeah, I want to thank everybody for coming on. Normally, I go live at 4 p.m. every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Next week, I'm changing my schedule around so I can do the draft on Friday. So I'll be back on Sunday night, 6:30 Central. And then on Monday night, I'll do something, but it'll be late. It'll be like 8:30 at night or whatever Central Time. On Tuesday at 4 p.m. Central, I'm going to go live and I'm going to do my my official mock draft for the NFL season or for the draft.
For the draft, right? Not
for the draft.
Please God, don't do a mock draft for fantasy.
No, I'm not. That's not my game. But I want to thank everybody for coming out. If you aren't subbed yet, hey, no problem. Thanks for coming on. And I'll see everybody later. Peace.